General ledger. This is the last type of ledger, the third type of ledger that we are going to discuss. General ledger, we talked about the first two ledgers, in the previous two clips. The sales ledger, it records trade payables, trade receivables. The purchase ledger, it records trade payables. And, when it comes to general ledger, all the other items which are not trade receivables or trade payables are going to be recorded inside the general ledger. Now we need to keep track of all the individual T accounts, all the individual expenses, all the individual incomes, purchases and motor vehicles and capital and whatnot. We are talking about so many different kinds of items which are going to be there, in the business, all the expenses, all the incomes, all the assets, all the liabilities, capital, all these items are supposed to be kept separately. We need to have their separate records, individual records, so that, later on we can keep track of, the motor vehicles that are with us, so that we can get them registered as well, so that we can, pay for their petrol bills and for, their repair and maintenance on individual basis. And then, we also need to keep track of the money earned by us through sale of goods and services. We also need to keep track of money purchased by us, over a period of time. The rent expense also is very important. All the other expenses like salaries and advertisement and entertainment, they are going to have their, separate respective accounts as well, so that we can keep track of them individually as well. And then capital as well, which is the main thing, which is the main investment made in the business. So this is what general ledger is all about. General ledger, it is made up of all the individual ledgers which are important for the completion of the final books of entry. So that is what general ledger is all about. We are obviously going to have the balances carried down, which are going to be then carried forward to the trial balance, which is the next clip. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next clip.